live. Just bear with it. Oh, I've got my mic on. Oh, wow, Dave, you're actually a bit more prepared than you normally are. Oh, except that I've got a wobbly tripod. Oh, I can't. Ugh. Sticky goo off the tripod. Right. Where am I? There I am. There I am. So, one person watching. Me. Possibly. Me? Somebody else. Who knows? Anybody here? So, anyway, it's Saturday? It is Saturday, isn't it? Hi, Trisha. Is it Saturday? It is Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Saturday live at 5. Yeah, I've been to Fat Club this morning. I put £1 on, but no surprises there. The Hungry Hungarian, aka Vic, my partner, likes to make his mashed potato. Very nice, beautiful mashed potato. Trouble is, he's got lots of butter and sour cream in it. So, yeah, so no wonder I put £1 on, because I ate basically my weight in potatoes, in mashed potato. So there we go. So oh dear, dot forget to like it, Dave. You can't spell. It's autocorrect. You know what it's like. Likes to make a fool of you and likes to make you look ridiculous. Hopefully you can hear me. Dot forget to like it, Dave. You can't spell. Oh dear. Yes, I can hear myself. It's fine. That's why I went. Oh dear, I can hear myself. So it's Saturday the 27th of a month in a year. No, of August? Yes, 27th of August, 2022. Just in case you didn't know. Well, clearly I'm struggling with it. So, hi Dawn. Hi Jodie. So yeah. It's supposed to say don't forget to like, not dot forget to like, but autocorrect is making me look stupid. So well, it doesn't have to try very hard. Let's face it. Yes, that's it. I'm smitten and forgotten the time. I'm all a bit giddy these days, to be fair. Hi Adele. Stop telling me that the flaming iPad tells me that every time I turn it on that it hasn't updated. That's because I don't want it to update. So, well, that's because I never have time for it to update. Too much going on in my life. Put £1 on. But I'm all right with it. You know, the stuff that I ate this week, it's £1, isn't it? £1 is £1 is £1. Unless it's £1 in money, I don't like losing. I like gaining £1 in money. I don't like losing £1 in money. But I like losing £1 in weight, but don't like gaining £1 in weight. Oh well. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Shut up, Dave. I need one of that. Do you remember like old time? No, I'm not suggesting you can remember any old time because you're all very youthful and are all under 21. I know what my demographic is. But there was those music hall things that used to have like a crook with a hook on the end. That's what a crook is, Dave, because that's why it's called a crook. Stop explaining things. On a pole, and they used to hook comedians off the stage if they weren't funny. That's what I need. So anyway, that took far too much explaining, didn't it? Should we start again? No, let's not start again because I'll still make a mess of it. So I'm having a bit of a hot flush. I have no idea why. So maybe it's because I've been running around all morning. I'm really going to have a... I need a moment. I need an ice drink. Somebody to pass me one off, just off camera. But there isn't anybody here except for Worcester. Worcester can't do much. So I can't mention his name really, otherwise he'll start, mithering. So yesterday's video that I uploaded, I tried to upload it last night, but YouTube just seems to have a bit of a slowdown every Friday night. Yeah, so anyway, it is uploaded. So the one before this was me making masterboards. Masterboards, ta-da! Masterboards. So today I'm going to make something with those masterboards. In fact, I'm going to cut those masterboards up, and then I'm going to make something with various pieces of it. So I'm going to cut them in the blind sense. So somebody is going to blind. No, I'm not going to be blindfolded. Don't worry. I mean, as in, I'm going to flip them over, cut them up. That way, then I don't worry about. Oh, I want to keep that bit there, and I don't want to like just. If you just cut it up blind, no, you can't make the decision. So, it stops you being so precious about it. So. Anyway, that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to make some things, and I've pulled some bits out. So I've got my birds in my box. This is my bird box. And I've got some flowers. Oh! And I've got a mess on my desk. I've got my flowers, book of flowers. And then if you kind of just pan round here, I've got my people who need people. I've got my Tim Holtz mixed, mixed, should we try that again? Mixed Tim Holtz ephemera, and my labels and mushrooms and butterflies. So, oh, hi Joe. Joe's here as well. Hi Debbie. So we've got a bit of a full house going on here. Don't look at the mess around the stuff that you've just seen. So, oh dear. Right, should we move you over before before I lose it? Well, it's too late. I've lost it, so I can't find it. That's the problem. Shall we get a bit closer? Don't look at my spots. I think because I'm dating somebody younger, I've suddenly started breaking out in spots. So I don't know. I moved the whole thing around yesterday because I was filming rather than streaming, so it might all be a bit skew of the whiffy skew. Whiffy skew, skew whiff. Right, okay, let's make stuff. People, I'm going to move this wire out of the way, because if I don't move the wire out of the way, I'm going to be using a blade today, and I'm going to end up cutting something off, like the wire probably. Right, so I didn't do a very good job for cutting this one down, so cutting the edge off, so I'm just going to cut the edge off. No. Cut the edge off first. So that just gives you a moment of quiet, because like I have to stick my tongue out. We all know I have to stick my tongue out if I'm going to cut things down. There we go. In fact, actually, if you want me to be quiet, just give me some fussy cutting, and like I will be quiet, because I'll have my tongue out all the time, like a little lizard. So say nothing. As I'm getting older, my skin is turning more lizard-like. Leathery. Although I'm not very much exposed to the sun, so it's not that leathery. Shut up, Dave. Just stop talking about your skin. Nobody wants to know about your skin. Right, so, that made a ear of pig, didn't I? Eye, wing of bat, ear of pig. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to cut it up now. I think this one would lend itself nicely to a nice long taguette, or tag. So I'm going to cut these into kind of like long taggy shapes. That one, again, tag. Might do a big journal card. Yeah, journal card. Would this make? Do a very long tag, and then a smaller journal card, like that. Or should you cut the other end off? Cut the other end off. What's that? It's a piece of paper. I thought I'd broken the thing, but I haven't. I've just... Oh, Spoke too soon, I think. It's gummed up with a bit of Hygiene, what's it in there? Floof. Bit of floof in it. You'll need a bit of floof. So that's them. So those are going to be like tags and other things. Then I'm going to get... Shall I get the big cutter out? My big chopper. Ah, Dave, turned into a schoolboy now. I might go for a Whopper wide one of a tag. Is that a Whopper wide one, or that's a Whopper wide one? We'll go for a Whopper wide one like that. Maybe have a bookmark or a page band. That. And should we have that as another tag? Yeah, let's just do that as another tag. I wonder if this will go through the... Oh, it does. Oh, it do. Sorry, I'll just have a think, like audibly have a think. Maybe a... I don't know. Maybe. Oh, look, there's a big dent. There's a big dent. Oh, don't come out. All right, come out. There's a bit there that's kind of a... Oh, that tells me that's where it wants to be cut. So I'll cut it there. Looks like it's been scratched by a wild animal, but it hasn't. Only me. Should I do a silly size tag? And yeah, go for it, Dave. Do that. That's going to be a big tag. And then we're going to cut this down into... Maybe have... Yeah, maybe do some like smaller postcardy sizes. If I do it this way, I can kind of tell how big it's going to be. How wide is it? It's... I don't know, however wide that is, Dave. What does that say? 5.5. So if we do like proportionately 3.5 by 5.5 looks nice. Yeah, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to be looking at the front. Naughty boy. And I might go for a longer one this time and turn that into kind of like a journal card, like a index card. Don't look at the front, Dave. And then we'll leave that as that. And then there's just the one more to cut up. And we'll go for, let's go for a page bandy type thing. You know, I don't like to call them belly bands, so it's a page band. I'm going to make it a thing. I'm determined it's going to be a thing. We'll go for some smaller tags. Let's go for some smaller ones. Make it... Let's go this way. Let's go 3.5 wide. 3.5 wide. Oh, that's 3.5, Dave. That's not... It wasn't 3.5. That's better. 3.5 wide. Yeah, 3.5 wide. And we'll cut those down in 2 pieces. Maybe get... Well, how long is this? Oh, it wouldn't be 12, would it? No, it's 11 3/4, which is because it's an A5, no, A3 size. I don't know what that makes that. I don't know what half of that is. It doesn't have to be half, does it? It just has to be... I'll do a visual. We'll cut that into like that. Oh, that's not bad. That was... Then what do we want? Maybe another kind of an index card type thing. Another couple of them. Turn that into a couple of index cards, maybe. Will it be an index card? No, it's going to be a bit small for an index card, like that. Okay, so let's cut that down to there. And just have a square shaped thing. Going to be a... It's going to be a tag, I guess, or a something. It's going to be something. Let's make it something, shall we? Let's turn it into something. Yes, let's turn it into something, Dave. Do that. Is that a similar size to that? When I say similar, I mean similar. Oh, it is now. It's kind of, yeah, that'll do. My screw loosers just fell out, so. And then we have a thing. What was that? Just, oh, that's not a good thing to fall off, is it? That could have injured someone, i.e. me. Anyway, went for a bit of a hot flush again. Yes, I saw yesterday's video. La 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 la. Let's just have a look and see what people are saying. I have a belly band. Some people call it a spare tire. Ha ha. Yes. Right. So let's have a look. I have a spare tire too. A midriff. Okay. So we're gonna have some big cards. I think that's going to be. We're going to have tags. Let's put tags together. So like, I like the way that when you don't look, it looks better. So they're going to kind of journal cards. That's going to be a tag. I think that's going to be a tag. Did I say that was going to be a silly tag? Silly long tag? Yes, I did. I have no idea what I was going to do with that. Did I just not do anything with that? Let's cut that down a bit. Otherwise, I'm going to just end up with tag central. Malfunctioning. I don't know if it was me or malfunctioning or the device, the thing, the what's it, the Hygiene, that thing. It's a Hygiene. It needs to be nothing more than a Hygiene. The Hygiene what's it, doodah, do free. There you go. That's those. Then I've got a couple of pagey band things. That's a note cardy thing. Yeah. Tag, tag, tag. Tag, note card, index card, I think, index card, tag. So anyway, page bands. I could do that thing with the, well, I could if it worked the damn thing. I've got a thing for making, I can't even find it, what's it called? Can't even speak. What am I talking about? A thing for making stuff. I've got lots of those things for making stuff. I do somewhere have a thing for making index cards. It's a We Are Memory Keepers thing. The problem is you need a memory. Forget about memory keepers. You need a memory to remember where it was. So we'll come back to those. Let's do a nice tag. We do this one. Let's make a big tag out of this. Let's do something with that, Dave. Right, first of all, let's turn it into a tag. So let's find my little chamfery off thing. That's my Amazon card. Oh, next thing, water. I need some of that. I was pulling things out ready for the live today, and I bought these ages ago, and I just thought I really need to use these. There's a big box full of them, and they're tachographs, but I just like them because they're a bit interesting, and I don't see many people doing ephemera things with those, and they will be gone forever because you don't need one of these anymore. You have digital tachographs these days. For anybody that doesn't know what a tachograph is, there's a thing called Google. No, it's a thing that measures the distances and the length of time that lorry drivers have been travelling for to make sure that they don't go over the time allowance or whatever it is. Yeah, that thing. That's what they do. Try and cut it like that. Don't even know whether that's going to look like a tag. Well, it'll do. It'll do. Yeah, it'll do. Yeah, so I was looking at things. So there was those. That's why I've got all like other things out. And I also, is that my slot punch? No, it isn't, Dave. Not that. That's it there. So I just thought, oh, let's get those out. Oh, I've got some books out as well, so with things in. Books with things. Glad I turned up today, aren't you? Let's go. Is that the middle-ish? 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 That'll do. And then what I'm going to do, I'll just extend the length of that slot. Hopefully that'll be in the same place. And extend it that way as well. I have a big slot. There we go. So I've got a bigger slot now, and it doesn't really look like I've made it bigger. It just looks nice. Right, okay. So maybe a doily. Or another doily. Or I could make a messy doily, couldn't I? Oh, maybe a messy doily is what I need. I could actually use. Oh, where's that? Oh, I've been trying to clean this mat up for a while. This thing up for a while, and every time I stick something to it, it pulls a bit of this off. So I just thought maybe I should do a controlled pulling a bit of this off. So make whatever I'm going to do tacky. Well, there's a possibility that it might rip, but hey, let's paste it. Let's have a play as well. Let's have a play. And you've got to kind of be in it to win it, haven't you? Give this a bit of a shake. Okay, Dave, it's not a cocktail. You don't have to shake it that much. Right, let's paste it on with... Oh dear, Dave, you know, you're kind of running out of paintbrushes now, aren't you, Dave? Yes, you are. Yes, Dave. Note to self, buy yourself some decent paintbrushes because you've kind of left them all to dry with Mod Podge on. So I don't know whether this is going to work. I'm just going to have a play. Every time I've stuck something to this, it pulled that surface off. So I'm trying to make it do that this time. So but it's a doily, so it might not go right. So, but you know, you've got to do these things. Like I say, you've got to be in it to win it. If you don't do it, you'll never know. So, or you just let me do it for you. And then you'll go, oh, I won't do that. That was terrible, Dave. I don't know why I moved it from there to there. It just makes no difference. All I want to do is kind of want to dry it a little, make it tacky. Not the paintbrush, Dave. Not the mat, Dave. Okay, I think that's a bit tackier now. Try and get it up now. It's going to be stuck to that, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, and I'm going to lay it on here. Moosh it down a bit. It's not really mooshing it, is it, Dave? I've just seen a... Oh, where is that? Where's that gone? Just seen one of them. I had a latex glove. Latex glove. I can moosh it with a latex glove. And then I'm going to dry it on here. You know, it's a great way to kind of clean your mat, if nothing else, isn't it? So, and let's get Mavis out. Mavis has been deployed. She knows what she's good for. She's there just to stop my mat from wrinkling, really. She's a solid brick of the community. She is a brick, that's what I do. Don't stop talking about Mavis. People think you're mad anyway, so... You watch, everything I've ever stuck to this has peeled off with something, and you watch, I'll do this, and it won't do it. Oh, it's coming off. It's slowly coming off. Nearly ripped it. Oh, nearly ripped it again. It's like peeling one of those stickers off. You know when you buy something and it says easy peel sticker, and then you go to peel the thing off and you can't get it off and it tears all the front off. Yeah, it's like that. Oh, that's not bad. That's perfect, actually. That's wonderful. Just what I wanted. I couldn't have done that if I tried. So. Come on, Mavis, get out of the way. Right. No, sorry, Jodie. The Poppy Digitals aren't in my Etsy yet. I had a setback. An Etsy-sized setback with, obviously, Etsy. From uploading things. So there's going to be the digital kit and 2 ephemera kits for Poppies being uploaded very soon. Well, see, it has been uploaded now. I just need to hit live on it. But I had a problem. Etsy wasn't playing, and I wasn't happy, and I was losing the plot. So I left it as it was. So I didn't. It hasn't been uploaded. So it has been uploaded, but it hasn't gone live yet. So that I don't know if that answers you. It answers your question. So let's have a look. How is our friend Brian doing these days? He's fine. He's working at the moment, so it's all good. He's just working. And oh, hi, Catherine. By the way, hello. Sorry, I kind of missed you. So yes, yeah. So he's working. So he's doing okay. Okay, so maybe a tachograph in here. Oh, there are quite a few. Oh, well, there are 100 pieces in here, don't we? So might as well use it. Maybe a bit of a tachograph. I liked it because it was green as well. Slightly shiny though, although that side isn't quite so shiny. I'm thinking of having maybe a bird on this, or a person. I mean, maybe a person might be better because they're tall. Birds don't tend to be aren't known for their tallness, are they? Unless it's an emu, or a what's the other thing? What's the thing that looks like an emu that isn't an emu? They live in Australia. You know, the big things, the bird things, not the kangaroos. So I was going to say kangaroo, but that's not a bird, Dave. Doesn't begin with a D. Ostrich. Oh, yeah. Jodie's just put ostrich. Ostrich. That's what I meant. Yeah. So maybe it's a. Maybe I don't have a picture of an ostrich. I don't think. Maybe then could do with somebody a bit taller. Really. They're all lacking in stature. Oh, look at him. But you know what? I quite like that. Do you know what? I quite like that. Let's just tie this back up again for a minute. I'll be opening it again soon. I don't want bothering with the tying up thing. Oh, no, it nearly went. For a Burton. Anybody else used to say it's gone for a Burton? Or is it just me? Gone for a Burton. It might be a Midland thing. A Midland as in Midland in the UK, Midland. I don't know. It might be, I don't know. I don't really know. Don't know much, actually. I don't know much, but I know I love you. No, shut up, Dave. I'm just going to put some of this on. Oh, I labelled, not these are the old ones. I labelled all of my dusty sausage, I think, a dusty corduroy, not sausage. I don't know why I said dusty sausage. I knew it was dusty corduroy, but it's not going to be a very interesting colour, is it? Dusty sausage. You know, the one that's like fallen out of the frying pan and is now rolling across the floor. That's the one. Dusty. So, like, I've labelled them all with these proper dusty sausage. It's all right. I'm not. Well, I can't hurt you because you're miles away, so you can't catch what I've got through the internet. What Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. So it's not the kind of virus that you can get. The madness gene. Yeah, it's part of my genes, so it fits better than any other of my genes. So I'm in that kind of mid-size of genes. You know, when like you're not quite one size, but you're not quite another either. I might put another colour on there, actually. Gathered twigs, not dusty sausage. I don't know why I said sausage. I have no idea. Although I was, so me and Vic enjoy eating, like, I mean, this is not going to help with my weight loss, but like salami and bread and that sort of thing. It's very indicative of this culture as well. But you can get, like, obviously German salami, and you can get Italian and Spanish, and so I was apparently, one of the ones that he really likes is the Hungarian one, and apparently Marks and Spencer sell it. Well, I haven't been able to find it, so I was wandering around Marks and Spencer's food hall today, asking random members of staff if they knew where I could get some Hungarian sausage. I just couldn't think of the word for salami. So I mean, I couldn't think of the word salami, not of the word for salami, because like, I know what the word for salami is salami, but no. So I was surprised I haven't been turfed out of there, barred for the kind of faux pas that I come out with. I want it to be a little bit darker on the edge. Kind of just bring that colour in a bit. You're not going to see all of this, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. And maybe go, I forgot espresso, grand espresso. I need some of that. I'll have me some of that. I'm going to go for a darker edge on there. So anyway, moving on. Before I put my foot in it again. I like your people holder book. Yeah, Brian made them. So Brian made the people holder and the various other holdery things for me. So you know what he's like. He likes to make a holder for something. He's a very organised man, unlike me. I mean, like, I was very surprised that I sat and labelled all of those. I did start and think, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. It's too intensive. Oh, bye, Joe. Yeah, so Dave the Sausage Hunter. Yes. I'm surprised I've been thrown out of places hunting around looking for Hungarian sausage. No, I definitely want that on the top. And I think I might go for maybe like that. I might have something. He looks a bit sad, doesn't he? I mean, he's quite cute. You know, I would, but he looks a bit sad. So let's give him something. Maybe he needs a flower or a shroom or something, or maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Shut up, Dave. You're not a Londoner. You don't have to keep saying that every time. It can get very boring. What's this? Maybe that's red though. There's going to be too much red on that. Let's have a look at those on there. Let's have a look at. Could do with a nice big. I could do with a big one. Saying nothing. Moving on. Stop laughing. Stop chuckling to yourself, Dave. Put that back. Let's get. Where are the flowers? Over there. Maybe. What's in there? Labels. Oh, I was going to use that in a minute. I'm feeling overcome. Hygiene. So. I don't know why I feel so warm today, but I am. So I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, shush, Dave. Shush for 5 minutes. Give it, give it a try. Try it out. See what being quiet's like. I bet you can't do it. Yeah, nobody's ever bet me that I can't stay silent, because I know I can't stay silent. So what's that? Is that a big flower of some kind? Oh, it's something in pots, maybe something like that. Or I can put it on another card, maybe. Am I feeling any of these? Maybe that. Just feel like he needs something to lift him, to lift his spirits. Okay, so we'll see. Don't know. I don't want it over his face, do I? That'd be unfortunate for the young man. Maybe it's too big. Yeah, it's too big. It's obscuring him. Something little. Don't like it. Nope. I don't want to suggest that he's a gooseberry. There you go. That's perfect. No, Dave. That is not perfect. Right, okay, what else have we got? These are labels. What else have we got? Let's have a look through me book in here. Like these things. For these, I didn't buy them for the colouring bit. I bought them for these bits. They've got a nice big thing. I like these as well. These could be cut out into like tea card type things. Interesting. Quite like that. Hello's different, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be a right schlep to pussycat though, isn't it? Not that isn't. Well, I like that. You know why I really like that? Because it's going to be a lot easier to pussycat. Just go for that, Dave. Nobody wants to sit and watch me pussycat. Because literally it would just be watching. There's not going to be a lot of talking when I have to pussycat. Please do not do this. Please do not cut towards yourself wearing one of your nice shirts. Just trap your microphone wire. That's a stupid thing to do, isn't it, Dave? Trap the microphone wire. Right. Let's move that over there. Give this have a stab at this. Get my So you remember, you have to show Tim Holtz the reverence. After you've paid that fortune for these things. So yeah, there's nothing on the back of here that I want to use. So I'm just going to cut around this. Now, hopefully I'm going to cut this around this and then use it, because there's a good possibility I'll cut around this and actually go, you know what, I don't like it. So I'm just warning you. All right. So, Adele, your message has been withheld. It says, "Do I want to show it?" You put pussycat. Fussycut is the term. I will show it because I think it thought you were being rude. So, anyway, Adele, there you go. Your message was held for moderation. So at least the algorithm works, I guess. So I guess I should have left a bit of an outline, but I clearly didn't. Sometimes leave an outline, sometimes not. Well, it depends on what my brain says. My brain just said, no, can't be bothered today. We're just going to go for it. So anyway, let's just cut round this. Hopefully I can do it while still talking. This is like multitasking for me. I'm actually doing this fussy cutting whilst also talking. So this is as multitasking as I get, and I'm still breathing, which is, you know, I really am multitasking. I'm not just bitasking. I'm multitasking. I'm breathing, I'm cutting, and I'm still talking. So just don't tell my boss, because like I'm no good at multitasking at work. Right, okay, I'm just going to kind of go around this a little bit, and I might come back and do a bit of snipping in, but for now I'm just going to cut around there because that's the more complicated bit to do, because the leaves are nice and easy. And then you don't really have to cut round, you can kind of just do a suggestion of a cut round. So, do that. La la la. You can sing while you're doing it. You can. I wouldn't suggest you try dancing whilst doing it, because you know somebody's going to get hurt if that's dancing with a pair of scissors. Dancing with scissors in my hand. Oh no, that's not how it goes. Ultravox. Tears in my eyes. That's what it is. Dancing with tears in my eyes. Okay, so let's just have a look. Ooh, what? Ooh, curry. Sorry, hi Jodie. Waiting for my curry to cook. Oh, cool. Fussy cut. So, okay. Where is the? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm kind of trying to catch up. Love it. Sat is always curry nights for us. Chicken madras. Oh, I don't like a madras. It's too hot. I like spicy, but I don't like hot. So I'm hot enough, folks. That's why. Also, I'm hairy, so like I'm already hot. I bring the heat internally. So probably a bit too much information for you, but you know what I'm like. I like to share. I don't know why I'm bothering with this bit. I don't think you're going to see this bit. It's the bottom bit that nobody's going to see. So. Right, there we go, cut that bit off. So I've just said nobody's going to see this bit, so like what you're doing, so you're going to focus on this bit, aren't you now, Dave? You just have to. You can't leave it, can you? No, you can't. There we go. Cut that bit out. I'm not going to see that bit, not going to worry about that. So for this bit, I'm going to just kind of suggestion of fussy cutting. I kind of just do la la la, wiggly wiggle, wiggly wiggle, wiggle wiggle, wiggly wiggle, wiggly wiggle, wiggly wiggle. It doesn't have its own theme tune. You don't have to sing that when you're doing a wiggly line. You can if you like, obviously. You know, you're as mad as a box of frogs. That's fine. What's the other metaphor for people being a bit loopy? Mad as a box of frogs. Mad as a box of wigs. There's lots of mad as a box of. Mad as a box of snakes. Yeah. But, you know, you have to bring your own crazy. I can't bring it for you. There we go. That'll do. Oh, a bit of paper in his eye. I'm going to put that on there. Let David get rid of that. David, get rid of that. Just called myself David. Nobody else is allowed to, by the way. Shall we put that in there? Shall we do that? Da, 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 da. Doobie 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 doo. Do I like it? I don't know. Do I like it? Really don't know. I think this needs to be aged or do something else or ripped off like that or something, because it's a bit boring as it is. Maybe. Scoochy scoot. That way. Leave now. Do I like it better with or without? I feel like I'm at the optician's. With or without? Is it better with or without? I think I'm going to go for without. I'm going to cut and do that. That's my composition. Yeah, okay, right. Just ink that for no reason. Oh well. No, not that one though. Use this one. Oh, it's gone rusty in the end. My nail's gone rusty. Oh, it's got that horrible oogy goo colour. Oogy goo. Oh. Get the goopy bit out of it. Okay, so I need to squeeze a bit of this out onto something else because this is going to come out all brown and horrible. Yeah, there we go. Put that over there. Try to let it drop. You know, it's going to fall on the floor face down. Of course, that's the law of sod, isn't it? So we'll just do that and kind of get the composition I want. I think I want that kind of there. Maybe have that on the outside. I can cut that bit off. Oh, sorry. Just got glue on him. Yeah, like that, I think. Does it need to be a little bit more like that? A bit more jaunty? Yeah, maybe a bit more jaunty. Yeah. Okay, so that should be all kind of stuck together. Let's just put the rest of the glue on it now. You know, I like to get my composition right, so before I stick it all down. And then we need to make sure you're stuck to the rest of it now. Put that there. Yep, I'm happy with that. Bit of glue on it, never mind. And then just stick this down. Just a bit on there, just on the very edge, just to catch that doily, to make it stick down, because they're notorious for ripping, obviously. Doilies, because they're very delicate. They're delicate little flowers like me. Put that on there, do that. Do the flip. Oh, do the flipping heck. Do the flip. Do the flip. Do the flip. And I'm going to cut that edge off, that bit of leaf anyway, so stick that down. Rub off any excess glue. It doesn't look too bad. Stick that down, right, cut that edge off. Oh, no, cut that edge off. No, get that way. And then, oh, stick to myself. Okay, right, there's a lot being said. Go ahead. Yeah, also, do you think it's okay to collage lots of book pages and digitals I've bought, then scan them onto thinner copy paper and use them in my journals, or would that be copyright infringement? Technically it is a copyright infringement. I guess if you're only using it for your purposes, you're not selling it, making money out of other people's stuff, or if and definitely not. So lots of people have said, when I do my collaging, why don't I scan them in and sell them as digitals? Because a lot of the stuff is not. So plain paper is fine, but if it's got other people's digitals on, or indeed it's got books on it, then that's a copyright infringement if I try and sell their pieces of work. So unless it's really old books, so as long as you know the book is out of copyright, then that's fine. But if it's digitals, you can't, because that's somebody else's work. So so if you're just using it for your own benefit, your own purpose, then that's not, you know, technically it is, but like, you know, who's going to come after some, you know, a single person? I'm not suggesting you're single, an individual. You know, who's going to come after them when they could go after somebody that was doing it on a bigger scale? So, but yeah, technically it is. So, I don't know whether that's helped. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like how I've seen it. So, you know, that I like these. I will. That's fine. I've ripped up the book. You're kind of really obscured. You can't really see it. But I couldn't scan that, for instance, because that's got copyright and images on. I don't know that it's out of copyright. I'd have to look at the book. If it was out of copyright, it'd be fine. But if you're using other people's digitals, that's not fine, because although they might not have a copyright on them, because you can't. Most individuals can't afford to copyright their images. They can prove it's theirs, and therefore there's a bit of a legal wrangle. So, you know, if you're using it for your own benefit, then, you know, maybe. If you're not, then, I mean, I have seen people selling other people's work. So I've seen people sell collaged pages on Etsy that I'm convinced that the stuff that they're selling is actually still in copyright. So lots of those tea cards, for instance, I don't have any to hand, but you know, tea cards with like floral images or birds or whatever on them, a lot of them are still in copyright, and I've seen people selling scans of their tea cards, and I really don't think they are out of copyright. So it's something like 70 years after the person who wrote or drew or painted it has died, that then it falls out of copyright. It's not when the book, so it's not 70 years after the book has been published. So you kind of just have to, you know, it can be a bit and there are some things that never go out of copyright, and there are some things that it's very complicated. It's a bit of a minefield. So that's the reason why everything I do is kind of my own work when I do digitals. But if you're not doing digitals, then, you know, if you do use it for your own benefit, then so be it. So there we go. But, you know, it's always good if you then sell a journal, and you've used somebody else's digitals in it to credit them, you know. So for instance, for me, like if you use any of my digitals, it's just good practice to say, to like credit and say, you know, digitals used in this journal were our originals of, you know, Dave Flynn or whatever, or Dasher Dave or whatever, or the same for if it was like, you know, Gail Augustinelli or Tracy Fox or whatever. So it's just one of those. Don't know, just one of them. We'll just leave it at that. Just one of them. I mean, like, I'm not the aficionado on it, so please don't come at me if you go, well, actually that's not right, and you've said that, and actually it's this, and this. But, like, you know, I just use that as a rule of thumb, and I won't use anything in anything I sell unless I absolutely know it is in the public domain. And if it's in the public domain, that means that it's free to use. So nobody can, although you might be able to buy things, you can find a lot of things that are already, so like a lot of Tim Holtz images, for instance, are available in the public domain, but because the way that he reproduces them, etc., that's what makes them more valuable, and therefore, you know, we buy them. So I don't know whether I might have explained myself to death, or I might have over-explained that and nobody knows what I'm talking about. But anyway. Just them to give friends, family, no money exchanged at all. If I did do it. Yeah, so there you go. Probably best not. So if you're not exchanging it, if you're not exchanging them for money and you're only giving them to friends and family, then that should be fine. You know, I'm not saying do it. They're not labels, Dave. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying that it should be fine. So, where are my labels? Are they labels? Is that my labels up there? Oh yeah. Oh. I just feel like he needs something. He needs like a friend or something. What's this say? Tray. It's not really very appropriate though, is it? So, really sweaty neck. Not that anybody really needs to know that, but you know. Alphonse Musher. Oh, that's not actually Alphonse Musher, but like, you know, I don't know what he looked like, Alphonse Musher. But mischance, accident. No. Discombobulate. Nope. Gloaming. The twilight of the evening. I quite like that, you know. Sprinkles. Oh, we go. Give A's. No. No, not that. Okay, I think I might use that. Worcester. I can hear Worcester in the back going. Maybe that one there. Yeah, let's do that. So this is mine. The thing in the background is from AliExpress, but I believe that it might be from a copywritten source. But you know, that's AliExpress's fault, not mine. So I think I'm going to kind of make this look a bit more like, so I bought one of these crimping style staplers, and I wanted to kind of just make it look like it's been checked, the ticket has been checked. Look, it puts a little crimped line in it, I don't know if you can see that. So that's what it does. So, oh, sorry, Worcester's going to have a moment now. I think that's slightly bigger at the top edge. So, you know what I'm like. I'm going to have to cut the bit off. Oh dear. Worcester, calm down. Good boy. You can go out soon, and they can all bark at you. Worcester. Good boy. Good boy. Just somebody going into next door, that's all. Oh, look at you with your hackles up. Look silly, don't you? Silly boy. Getting all upset by that. Better? A good boy, aren't you? Yes, you're a good boy. You're smelly, but you're a good boy. You do smell. I don't know what's... Come here. You've got gougey eye again. Oh, I know. Sorry, just a minute, folks. He's just got a bit of a gougey eye. Go on then. Off you trot. That's it. You knock the tripod over. Sorry about that. Just dealing with my little boy. So... Worcester barking at all of the neighbours. How dare the neighbours have visitors without checking with Worcester first? I think the visitors had a dog. That's the crucial part. So It gets a bit of a gougey eye. It's got a bit of a I think he scratched inside his eye, and it's been a bit watery. So I've just been keeping it clean for him. So yeah, I like that. You like it there? Yeah, I like it, Dave. Don't change it. Just do it as it is. Oh dear, I've left the lid off this for so long. It's like it's all gone gooey. Clogged the end. Well, nearly clogged the end up. If I'd left it any longer, it would have done. Should really put the lid back on it, Dave, but you'll never learn. So I'm going to do that like that. I'm going to just pick that up. That. Put that back down again. Oh. Just catch all of those corners. So I'm going to see Vic tomorrow. Vic tomorrow evening. He's currently working. He's actually doing covering in a different pub at the moment. So it's kind of an hour and a half drive from where he is to me. So you know, that's love for you, isn't it? An hour and a half driving to come and see me. So, and we were talking about the future last night. It's quite exciting. I've told him I've stopped ruling out the possibility of marriage again now. I mean, like I thought I would never get married again, but you know, if we're still together in a few years, I have no idea. No idea of the future, but I have no reason to think that I wouldn't want to get married to him. And he said he would like to marry me. He thinks he would. You know, it's not happening yet. Please don't go out and buy a hat or anything like that. I'd be sorely disappointed. So the hat will be out of fashion by the time you get to wear it. So that's that. Let's do that. So do I want to do an even more ginormous tag? No, let's not do that one. Right, where was the thing that I was going to turn into an index card? That. So the problem is, I don't think it's square. Is it square? No. Ooh, no. Ooh, matron, that's not square, is it? That's horrific, Dave. Let's just take the edge off. Somebody get me a drink. I need to take the edge off. So, I was kind of blown away that I've met somebody, especially at my time in my life, because I'm really old, obviously. Obs. What I'm going to do? So let's do this as a right. Right, I'm going to make life easy for myself. Well, easier for myself, I think. I'm going to, because I have no idea where that board is. Let me just give me a minute. Give me a moment while I have a look at my desk. Sorry, just leaning on my stomach. Which, no, I have no idea where that punch board thing is. Last time, who knows? What? No. Who? What's it? No idea. Why would I? No. Why would I know where that is, Dave? No. Honestly, I have no idea where that is. It's a mystery. Anyway, back to square one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make life easy for myself, and I'm going to use that bit as though it was the tab. So I'm going to cut this down to there, and then from there to the end. So hopefully that's cut all the way through. Yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to cut this bit off. Where is it there? Let's try and make that bit straight as well, Dave. You know, once in your life. Someday in my life. Na, 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 na. Yep, don't. No, don't, Dave. Please don't. Is that going to be? Oh, that'll do. Cut that off. That's it. And then do the same with that. Cut that bit off. Try and get it a bit straight. Damn. Don't make sense. Cool. That's fine. And then we're going to turn this into maybe bits, tiny bit large now. I bet I can't round the corners of that because I can't get my thing in, the hoogie in the space. Well, I can't get my hoogie in the space because I don't even know where it is. Where is it? Hello. Oh, that's my work mouse. Good job I found that. Better turn it off. Where are you, little corner cutter? Where are you? Oh, no, I got all excited. No, it's not that, Dave. Right, just going to have to do it yourself. You're going to have to, the old-fashioned way. Desperately looking for something that we'll be able to cut round, because, like, this is not going to go well. Oh, it didn't. That's not too bad. Could be worse. No, I think I've just made it worse. So, and then do it this way around so that I don't have to work with the wrong hand. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but hey. Ah, that'll do. It'll be right. It'll all come out in the wash. Maybe this is an opportunity to put my bird. Oh, there you go. I was thinking, where are my birds gone? There are you. Maybe it's an opportunity to bird on this one. There you go. That's a perfect bird. So where are we? Oh, hi Leah. By the way, sorry, I didn't notice you had arrived. The tag looks great. Love it. Okay, thank you very much. I'm glad you do love it. Oh, it's a goose with a broken neck. So, there's a goose with a loose neck. Goose with a loose. It's a loose goose. A pigeon. I think it's a pigeon. Pigeon. Oh, that's definitely an Edith Holden bird, isn't it? In it. I mean, isn't it? It's definitely an Edith Holden bird, isn't it? That's what I meant. Enunciate, Dave. Oh, I don't know whether. Oh, I don't know. I quite like that bird, although he is going to have to be at a very steep angle. You have to hold on for dear life there, birdie. But no, I quite like that. Oh, I think I'm going to go with that one. Come on, folks. Get your tails in. Thanks. Shake a tail feather. Right, I need something maybe behind it. Ooh, or something in front of it. Or something else. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what any of this is doing. So, I don't know whether any of this is helping. Something like that. Or maybe a piece of this. Fill that bit up. Maybe a piece of this. Something else. No, not sure about that one. Not sure. Might put that one of them down the edge. I think I like the red. I'm going to go for the red. I always go for this. I know it's my favourite, so, you know, I like to be typecast. Where are we? What are we doing? I really don't know, but I'll find out sometime. Stop singing, Dave. It's like life is not a cabaret, despite what they've said. What do I want to lift it? What do I want? Something. Oh, can't use that because that's the same colour. Maybe a bit of this. Although it has got green already in the background. Bit of that, maybe. Or a bit of pattern paper. Oh, I've got some of my own pattern paper here. Let's have a look. So is that the usable stuff, or is that the stuff that... Oh no, I think that's the new Impasto and the new Aurora. Oh, I've got another one that I could show you. So there's another new digital coming out. Because while I was having problems uploading to Etsy, so I just thought, well, while I'm waiting, I might give something else a try. It's a bit similar in colour, isn't it, Dave? They're not published yet, so we won't look at them. Maybe that. Maybe a bit of that. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done. I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Yeah, so let me just see. Okay, so one of the new ones that's coming is Eventide. So that's the things in Eventide. Then there's Aurora, which is also coming soon. All my own images. And then there's one that isn't... I don't have anything for. Let's just have a look. I'm curious about something else. Noticing Dave's fussy cuts. Do you cut right up to the image or leave a border? Personally, I like the look of the border. I have a bit of both. I do a bit of everything. So, yeah, it depends on the image and or my kind of mood or ethics, or ethics, not ethics, nothing to do with my ethics or my ethos. Let me just see if I can show you the new some of the new pack. Oh, I'll show you the front cover. I will show you the front cover, but I will just point out it do not have a name yet. I've got a couple of names. I'm kind of just toying between the two. So where the heck is that? So I'm just toying between the two, but I'll just show you what the pack is getting. Oh, unplug the iPad first. There you go. I don't know whether you can see that. I'm gonna have to, hopefully you can. Try and turn that away. You see that? So they're the new images that will be coming soon. Coming to an Etsy near you. Well, my Etsy near me. So anyway, hopefully you can see that. I'm going to go back into YouTube and hopefully you'll have... Where is it? Is it working? Have we still got connection, folks? Am I still connected? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, there you go. There we go. Catch up. So, did you get to see that? I don't know whether you did see that. Did you see it? Go back a bit. Or are we at that point? Okay, so Okay, so yeah, so I guess you did see it. I can't see what you saw. There you go. Yeah, I couldn't tell whether it was a reflection or not. So yeah, so it's not going to be called like 27 question marks. It's going to be called. It is going to have a proper name. I just don't know. There's, like I say, there's two that I'm toying between. I don't know if it needs that. No, maybe not that. Does it need a bit of that? Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to... This has got similar colours to it, hasn't it? So that's kind of why I pulled it out. Yeah, I think I might just tear a bit of that off. Terrible waste of digitals there. Just tear that off and put that there. I'm just going to ink that edge. My desk is a right mess now, isn't it? So yeah, so they're the. So I've got Aurora and Eventide. The Pipax, which is the Poppy, with 2 ephemera kits. There's going to be a ephemera kit launched for the Lepidopteran, the butterfly kit, the butterfly pack. So there's going to be an ephemera kit to go with that being launched, and then there's the new one which I'm toying with the name on. So those are coming out soon. But yeah, I know that I was supposed to be launching Pipax. It hasn't been launched yet just because of the Etsy nightmare. So honestly I was going mad. I was thinking, what am I doing wrong? I can't understand what I'm doing wrong. And it wasn't actually me that was doing anything wrong. It was I think the Etsy was down or wasn't working properly or something like that. So very frustrating. Very frustrating. It's actually not. It's. Oh, Dave. Oh, don't squeeze it. Don't squeeze it like that, Dave. It's going to go all horribly wrong and go everywhere, and then like you've got goober all over the place. So let's do that. Oh, that's now come out a bit thick, isn't it? Not thick, sorry, thin. It's come out thin. What's the opposite of thick, Dave? Thin. It's the opposite of thick, Dave. Definitely not you. So this is definitely thinner than it used to be. I think it's been affected by the heat. So, or the lack of heat, or the fluctuation in temperature. You know, temperature goes up, and it goes down, it goes up, and it goes down. It goes left, it goes right. Sleepless nights, just think about you. You said you love me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? Sorry, that was the not going left, not going right. It's all going wrong, that's why. Stick that to there and call it a day. Get rid of those and get it away. That's alright, I make myself laugh. You don't have to get involved. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Don't bendy. No bendy. No bendy Wendy. Why aren't you... Oh, snapped it. Oh. They don't make plastic cards like they used to, do they? That's basically what I need to do with all my credit cards, to be fair. So, yeah, I like that. Might cut that little bit off the bottom. Scissors. Yeah, just that bit there. And I think we need I don't need that. Now, I think we need a word. Sorry, the banging was me clattering against the window. Not me clattering out, me. The book. Oh, shut up, Dave. You don't have to explain everything, Dave. Shake well before using. Sorry, I'm just drawn to it. It's not going to be shake well before using. I just like it because it's not relevant. So I could spend ages looking for a nice relevant tag or something to say, couldn't I? And not find one, which I clearly haven't. I don't know where the other things have got. Oh, there you go. Words and quote chips. Maybe let's just have a look on the other thing. I've got every file out I could possibly get out. So let's get some more out. I do like the shake well before using. I know it's bizarre and silly, but hey, that's me. We've met. Follow your heart. Yeah, they're all a bit like, oh, so inspiring. Nah. Ask me to repay it when with songs. Maybe that's kind of song. That's a bird kind of thing to say, isn't it? It's a bird kind of thing to say. You know, songbirds, they sing, don't they? So, sing a song, make it simple, 'cause Dave won't remember the words otherwise. Oh, Worcester, thank you so much. Worcester's just lying outside, and he's just given me a lasting reminder that he's outside. Like a fragrance lasting reminder. Do I want that, or do I want that? I really like the shake well before using. No, we're going to go with that. I think it's just more relevant, isn't it, Dave? Otherwise you're just being silly. Although, it's never stopped me before, has it? So, too much on there. Way too much. Way too much. Rub that off. Stick that on there. Like that. Okay. No, Dave, stop trying to put it on there. There we go. That's fine. I still think I wanted to put the other one on. My brain's going, no, don't like it. No, don't like it. Don't like it. 27 question marks. Yeah, but the 27 question marks. No, you see, no, I can't take it off. It's staying on. So, right. So that's that. Even though I'm not particularly happy about it, but you know, it looks good. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. I'm just, you know, think it could have been something else. Oh, I might put a letter on there. Should I put B for bird? Or F for feathers, or M for martini, or I don't know what martini's got to do with it, but hey, what's martini got to do with it? What's martini but a second-hand cocktail? I don't know. Shut up, Dave. You just get silly now. It gets to the point where it's just silly, isn't it? It's just noise, as my mother would say. It's just noise. You're just making a noise now. There we go. I still think I should put shake well before use on it. But, you know, just stop it, Dave. Just stop it. Stop it. Do with a letter. I'll find where my letters are. Yeah? Yes, they are. I could put actually more than one letter on it, couldn't I? Although, actually, let me see. I've got wooden stamps somewhere. Rubber stamps. That might be them. Move that up there. Come on, folks. Play the game. Come on. There might be. No, not. I thought there were some letters in here. Where are the letters? Oh, I know where they are. I know where they are. Sorry, just had a moment. Just had a flashback of where I put them last time. Okay, move that back. You can. Now you all misbehaved. You can go back. Now, come on. Coordinate yourself, folks. Right. Oh, there you are. Sorry if I just pulled the thing. There we go. See? Found them in the end. B for bird. F for feather. S for song. I'll go for B for bird. I know it's very obvious, but... Well, we might not go for B for bird because we might not be able to get it out. That's a B, isn't it? Yes, Dave, that's a B. Don't know why you have to ask people. It is definitely a B. What colour should we use? Let's use this green one. Let's wipe the stuff away from around the edge. Otherwise, what will happen is it will all squidge out and I will be sad. You know, I don't know if we kind of lean one side or the other, you end up with the square outline mark where you've lent the stamp on the thing. I mean, that'll still happen, possibly, because I can't get it off. There we go. Just clean the stamp up a bit. And put B for the bird on there. Do it in the middle, Dave. Somewhere in the middle. Try and do it in the middle. There's a bank holiday Monday on Monday. So it's a public holiday in the UK. So there we go. That'll do. Yeah, quite like that actually now. Yeah, it's grown on me. Let's put that back in there. Put the lid back on this. And shall I endeavour to do something else? So I've done that. Do I want to do, move them out of the way. Do I want to do something else? Page bands are easier to do when you know what you're doing with them. Shall I do just a card or shall I do another thing? Shall I do a regular size one? If I do this I can't put a bird on it. So what am I going to put on it? I might put a flower on it. That's fine. Right, okay. Let's turn this into a and then we're gonna leave it at that. Once I've made this, we'll leave it as it is. Leave it be. I'm going to use a steeper corner this time with an endeavour to not cut my fingers off. There's nobody here to rescue me. Worcester will just, well, stare at me. He'll stare at me until the blood stops. Because he'll be like moaning to go out. Yeah, let's do that. Should we have a hole? Shall we have a hole or a slot? Or should we have a Euro slot? That's a hole and a slot, because, like, you know, why have one when you can have two? I'll do that though. Let's do the slot first. Don't know why it's called a Euro slot, but it's what you get in shops that hang your things up on. There you go. It's kind of like that. Not perfect, but neither have I. Put that up there, Dave. Otherwise you forget what that is. Right, let's start with a bit of inking. Inky minky. Edge this nicely. Right, am I missing anything? Hi, oh sorry I'm late, being out for the day with my grandson. Who everyone is okay. I hope everyone is okay. I think that's what I say. Sorry, just read it as it is. Yes, we're all. I'm all good anyway. So. You know, as far as I'm aware, other people in the chat are doing okay. So don't forget to like this, by the way, folks. That's what this whole 5 Alive. It's supposed to say don't forget to like it, but it says dot forget to like it because autocorrect hates me. So I think autocorrect hates everybody. To be fair, so I think I might want to use another one of those tachograph things in this. Oh, there's more than one there, Dave. I might use a tachograph. I might use it with the green side facing out this time. And I think I'm going to tear it. He says confidently tearing it. And I'm going to ink this edge. I mean, like they've got a red and a green side, and I didn't use the green side before because it was a bit shiny, but I'm not worried about it now. It's kind of settled in my mind. I'm all right with it. I'm at peace with it now, and I will kind of ink it over anyway to stop it being quite so bright, because it's a bit stark white at the minute. So, well, it's actually not white. It's weird because it's not quite white. It's kind of a bluey grey white, a bluey grey white, because that's a colour, Dave. Put that over the top, just makes it look a bit older. I don't actually know whether, I think it might be one of those ones that's like a thermal print style, but it'll do, that's fine. It looks almost like a D, doesn't it? So that was completely not. Now if I put that on there, that's obscuring too much, so I think I might have to cut this out. So sorry folks, talk amongst yourselves while I do this, because I like to have all of it cut out. I like the middle bit cut out. Well, because I don't want to obscure that. That's mainly the reason. Because that's why I'm doing it. Just because I can, and I am going to. Shut up, Dave. I've got a song in my head and I can't sing it because I don't know enough of the words. It's a new song. But anyway, like I say, I'm not going to sing it. Don't sing it, Dave. Don't sing it, Dave. Don't sing it. I have to tell myself 15 times not to say it, so not to sing it. Otherwise, I'll try. We all know what my singing's like, so. I'm not worrying too much about this line. I'm worrying more about not cutting my fingers off, to be fair. There you go, that's that bit out. Do this bit. I think this is the reason why I didn't use this one before, because it's a bit fiddly on this bit. I'm just trying not to cut any of these stems off. I think sometimes this is the other reason why I don't cut right up to the edge of things, because it just sometimes gives it a bit more support. If they've got, these are quite thin stems, so you don't want to really completely chop it out because it affects the integrity of the paper. But anyway, having said that, I've now just cut right up to that stem. So don't listen to me. I'm just pretend I wasn't talking. So I really will need something to cover this bottom bit up because I don't think I've got the patience to cut all of these out. Oh, I've just cut through that. Cut through the stem. That flower's going to die now. It's going to look ridiculous now. It's going to be a dead flower on the page. Oh, Dave, that was a really terrible cut. One of the things that I'm struggling with is the blade really needs to change. Change the blade, it'd be better off. I was trying not to do this because I know it seems to be that every time I need to use my knife I have to change the blade. Right, let's get a new one. 10A, that's the one I need. Just bear with me while I've changed this blade, folks. It's like a musical interlude, this bit. New pair of pliers. Just being extra careful. Take that out. No, Dave, you're holding it onto it the wrong way around, Dave. That's help. That way, that way. Put that in. Right. Hold onto it. Push. Cool. There we go. Done. I don't know why I don't change the blades. It doesn't take 2 minutes to do. Oh, that's much better. It's like cutting through butter now. You just have to be careful that I don't cut anything off. Although, you know, you'd rather get cut by a sharp blade than a blunt one. Apologies if it's like watching paint dry. But, you know, these things can't be rushed. Especially when you're cutting with such a sharp blade. I mean, the reason why these are, you know, scalpels are because they can't, although the only thing is, these aren't sterile, so I won't be performing any operations on anybody because they're not sterile. But in theory, you know what I went through my mind is I could just chop that off and nobody would know it was there. You know something, I'm just going to do that. Only you guys know it was there. We'll just pretend it's over there. Shh. Shh. Just pretend. Shh. It's not there. Only we know. Somewhere only we know. Sorry, another song just came into my head. Not paying any attention to the chat, by the way, folks, if you're talking to me. So what was the... Okay, so I don't know what the... Have I missed something? Oh, hi, Jenny. Haven't seen you around for a while, so hello. I'm trying to work out what's being kept secret. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I can't read back through the chat enough, and if I do, well, I'm not paying attention. So, Dave, where is Batley located? Close to what large city? I was looking at a map and trying to find it. Okay, so my nearest 3 cities, so I'm kind of like almost equidistant between 3 cities. So the county that I fall into is West Yorkshire, and the council under which I pay tax for is Wakefield. So I'm in a Wakefield postcode. No, I don't pay the council tax to Wakefield. Sorry, I pay it to Kirklees. So I am in close proximity to Leeds, Wakefield, and Bradford. So if you look at a map and you look somewhere, you look in between all 3 of those and kind of zoom in a bit, you'll have to keep zooming in. That's where we are. So that's and also Huddersfield is close by as well. That's the council that I pay my tax to. So there you go. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. 'Cause I'm happy. Like a room without a roof. I'm going to have to use this shake well thing, you know, before you... Shake well before using. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there because I know it's silly and I can. So I'm going to put that down the edge of there. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to... Yeah, GNU. I think I'm a GNU. I don't know what GNU looks like. Is a GNU a real thing? I don't know whether it's a fictional beast or whether it's a real thing. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Dave's like me in the middle of everything. I'm near Pontefract, Wakefield and Doncaster. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not near Pontefract or Doncaster, but I'm near Wakefield. So Wakefield's about a 20-minute drive away. Leeds is about a 15-minute drive away, and Bradford's about a 20-minute drive away. So and there are more than one. I think there is more than one Leeds, but it's Leeds, West Yorkshire that you're looking for. And I was originally from Coventry, so you'll be able to find that on the map, no problem. I'll put that just on the edge there. And then we're going to stick that on there. We're going to put, let's just look at this composition again. That on there, that on there. Yeah. Yeah, like that. So let's just stick that to there. You know, I like to stick it down. Okay, cool. Okay, so now I can stick the rest of it up on. Damn, don't make sense. Damn, look at those pants. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Not here for the singing. Nobody tuned in for the singing. Put that, stick that down. There you go. Yeah, put a bit on the back of there because that's going to have to stick to the other paper. Put a bit on there. That needs some on the back of there, doesn't it? Yep. And then we need some on the back of here. How have I got glue on the front of there? Oh, frustrating that. Don't know. Rubbed it off though. Stick that down. Oh, it's fine. It's cool. Yes, like that. That's great. Still got glue on the front of it though, Dave. Oh well. Better now. Yeah, okay, so I've got more glue on my fingers than I've got on the page, but there we go. I'm definitely going to use this. Just going to ink around the edge. Put some glue on the back of it. It was always a good idea if you wanted to stick, Dave. Put some glue on it. Rub some of that off. I always think, how do I get my fingers so gluey at the end of it? And that's because I rub all the glue off with my fingers. So I'm going to put that there so you don't see the base of that flower. Yeah, cool. That's good. Right, okay, so let's do a bit of tidying. You know I like to do a bit of tidying before I finish. Sticky pad. I'm stuck to a sticky pad as well now. Where on earth that came from, I don't know. That can go on there. Put that away. Put that back. It's always a good idea to tidy up at the end of doing a little session, because then you come back to a nice tidy desk. Oh, and then you know, we have to pay reverence to Tim, and then it's all nice and ready to go, and it inspires you rather than you have to sit there and think, oh, I'll tidy this up now. So There's half a tachograph to use next time. I'll use that again next time. Let's get rid of that bit, that bit's, that's something else I'm working on. Move that over there. I've got some physical items I'm working on. I've got some digital items I'm working on. That's another piece of my stuff. Let's give it back in where it came from. That can hang back up again. That can go, although it's broken, it can hang up. That can also hang up. And we'll have a look at what we've done. Have a look at what you could have won. Put those together. That as well. Move that out of the way. Get rid of these bits. Do I need my vinyl glove again? Possibly. I'll keep that. Okay, so this is what we've made today. So we made a big tag with a cheery fella on it. We made an index style card. I think personally this is perhaps a bit big, but you know, no, I'm going to leave it. And then we made this with like a Euro hook thing on it. So I hope you enjoyed. So that's using the masterboard. Obviously I've got loads of masterboard stuff left now, and that means then really when I come to make something, I shouldn't be struggling and thinking, right, I've got to make a masterboard first, or I've got to, you know, decorate this tag before I do anything. I can just work from that pile, and that way then I'll get more ephemera made. Not that I need any more ephemera. But you know, need, want, all blurs into one, doesn't it? So I've got, these are driving me mad. I've got a whole load of suspension files under my desk that need all of the, I rescued them from work because they're all crappy ones in some, you know, different colours, and I need to cut the suspension thing off them. It was these ones that I got very excited by these because they're red, and I've not seen that particular colour red before. So, like I say, got very excited, and I've just got to cut the metal bits off, and then I've got loads of cardboard. So, not that I need any more cardboard, Dave. Do I need cardboard? No. I need cardboard like I need a hole in the head. So, anyway. So, yes, where's that? Right, try and remember to put that, should have that glued to my hand now, so that I remember to go and wash it, because I am running out of brushes. So, things to buy are, I need to buy some brushes, some more cheapy brushes for Mod Podge, and something, oh, I need a new washing line. How exciting. Life in the fast lane. So, anyway, so, yes, I hope you had fun. Yeah, like, you know, yeah, and yeah. I'm really like run out of water, and I'm so, oh no, there's a tiny bit there. I feel like I'm in the Sahara. And just that tiny bit of water to just wet my mouth, and so I'm losing the ability to speak. Well, I guess losing the ability to speak doesn't mean to say that I actually had the ability to speak in the first place. Oh yeah, hi Tommy, sorry, hi Tommy and bye Tommy, it's a case of, I'm afraid. I love neutral masterboards, works well, all kinds of decorating. Yeah, they do indeed, Tommy, this is very true. Thoroughly enjoyed, thank you, Dave. Jania, I love them all. I really enjoyed today, lots of laughs. Always look forward to hearing you, Dave. Oh, thanks, Adela, sorry. And yeah, it's like, you know, I'm glad somebody looks forward to listening to me. So, Dave, you just need to remember to take this with you. Right, there we go. So, I'm now tethered to my paint. I'll get into the bathroom and be like, what have I got this on my wrist for? But yeah, it's actually got all of my paper clips on, but you know, it's fine. It'll do the job until I get into the bathroom, and then I'll be like, oh good, I'll wash my brush, or I'll just put it on the side and not wash it. So anyway, so shut up, Dave, just get on with it. All right, so thank you very much for joining me. I think we've had well, an hour and 50 minutes. That's not bad. It says it's time to stand up, my watch just told me. So it's always very judgmental. It is time to stand up. It's time to go and take the doggy for a walk. So I will love you and leave you. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like this this video, and subscribe if you're not already subscribing, and yeah, just comment if you haven't already commented, or if you have commented in the live chat, come and comment in when it's not live. So what is the opposite of not live? It's not dead, because it's not. Yeah. So anyway, when it's not live streaming and when it's just a video on my YouTube, come and chat on there, because then that helps my algorithm. Don't forget you can buy me a coffee. That helps to support my channel, so it helps me to kind of go out and buy more things, or do some new stuff, or pays for some of my time to kind of just sit and make some digitals or whatever. You can always buy digitals. You can support me on Ko-fi. So there's Ko-fi and there's Buy Me a Coffee. You can email me. Always happy to have a bit of banter in emails. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me in the supermarket as well if you like. And now Jodie knows where I live, so she'll be zooming in and looking at me from space. So anyway, I'm going. Shut up, Dave. Just get on with it. All right. So. Yes, if you want to support the zany, please do. So, yeah, so I'm going. Shut up, Dave. Just get on with it. All right, folks. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely afternoon, morning, evening, or whatever time it is with you. My name is Dash of Dave, just in case you didn't know. And I am going to go now. So you all have a great evening. Lots of love from Batley in the UK, near Leeds, Wakefield, Bradford, and Huddersfield, kind of in the centre of those. If you want to look me up on whatever it is, what is it, Google Maps. Anyway, I'm off. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of love, lots of hugs, and remember, I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. Take care. Love you all. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Goodbye. Right, I'm off. That's what that smell is. So, got me paint. Look, still got my paintbrush. Oh, take it out the cradle. Bye, folks.